Okay, so it's now actually several weeks later, but we're back. We've got a replacement ribbon cable. Managed to get off eBay for it was just a couple of quid. So what I'm going to do quickly get this back apart, get this fitted. Maybe that was a problem, maybe it wasn't, but we'll give it a go. Okay, now I've got this apart. Going to get this new ribbon cable and see if we can get it nicely inserted. As soon as I can figure out how to get it open. You know what these things are like. Okay, we've got a little slit at the front. Very gently. Oh, is this actually a pack of two? Okay, that's nice. One spare in case something goes wrong. So it looks like it's got a bit of adhesive on the back, which I think is going to go in here. So I am starting to wonder if this is, hold on, are they symmetric? They're not quite, are they? Right, which way does this need to go then? So I was wondering if one side of these was longer than the other. So this way around they're the same. But if I turn this one over, you can see the lengths don't quite match up. So we need to work out which way around this goes, and we can have a look at that. So one of these has to go into here. Now, in fact, which way does it go? It has to go this way up, doesn't it? Yes, it must go this way around. If it sticks down to here, it must go this way around. That must come up and into here, and this must come back and into the drive. The reason I say that is there's no way you could put it in that way with the sticky thing sticking the right way. So if it goes this way, then this needs to come up and into the drive. That should go like this. So if I just push that into there. So I'm not a huge fan of doing this. But when I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep my hands nice and clear of the lasers. But I think that should just push in like so. Once that's in, we should be able to pull this clip down without moving the laser assembly. I should lock it into place. That looks okay. That looks okay. And that should come back on itself and should line up roughly to here. So that's going to have to come out, and I believe back up and down into here. So it's an interesting design. I can't say it's exactly what I would have wanted to do myself. Now, how does this clip lift up? This just lifts, doesn't it? This just lifts. The ribbon cable is going to push in this way, and then once that's in, I'm going to pull the sticky tabs off. In fact, before I stick anything down, I'm going to give it a test. I'm going to get it back together and see if we're there was something like. Okay, so we're in. I'm not sure how good that connection is. Really not sure how much I like that. That will need sticking down actually, because it's going to interfere with the motor a little bit. This one goes into here. This one goes into here. that in? Make sure that's quite in yet. There we go, that's in. Okay. And it's also connected back up. Before I screw this down, I'll stick anything down. I'm going to try and power this up. So I'm just going to get the charger. Okay, so I've got a charging cable here. It's power cable here. It's all plugged in. A red light. I'm going to power this up. Not happy about that. I wonder if it needs the video cable in. Let's have a try of that. Goes this way around. Oh, that is pretty nasty. We'll give that a go. No, so straight away, just going off. I genuinely, I don't think it's that cable. That ribbon cable, despite it being broken, and I think maybe even been broken by somebody who's been in here before. I'll just try and reseat it just to make sure. So I'm saying. Okay, so if it's not that, then the question is, what is it? What's going on here? Needs a little more investigation. Pull this one out. I think this board might end up being for parts. I'll have a bit more of a look at it, but I'm really not that happy with how it is at the minute. Again, I'll strip this down. And the question then becomes, is there a debug port, or can we spot something by doing a little bit of monitoring? At this point, I'm still really interested as to what it could be. I think the problem is there's so much corrosion on it. Not so much at the front, but all these ports here. It's got to have been some kind of water damage. I'm just going to check a few of these bigger capacitors. Let's get the meter out. Okay, so I've got the meter out. Go out on continuity. So we're just going to go around and check a few of these capacitors, see if any of them are shorted out on either side, because that's usually a good indication of a potential problem. Possibly some of these electrolytics down here. What's this one? Get into there. No, it isn't. It's just a test. And then this one is this way. So I'm just going around, I'm looking for anything that might indicate a bit of a fault. No, it's just a slip in the meter. I think on a board with this much corrosion, it It can be a bit difficult sometimes to miss things as well. These here look like resistor packs. Nothing over here. I mean, that was okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's just it's an inductor. They'll always test negative. Oh, see what we can see on this side, eh? Let's turn her over and have a look. So we've got plenty to go out on this side. Okay, I'm just gonna randomly test some and see what we see. You know, it's always the risk when you're buying these cheap, faulty ones off eBay that sometimes they're just not within my level of skill, at least, to repair stuff. Okay, I think that's just... Oh, that's an interesting one. I'm thinking these might actually be fuses. They're very, very low resistance. They're not exactly the same as a capacitor. That's good. I might see if we've got any more of these that look like they need to beep, that maybe aren't beeping. That'd be a good one. I think that's okay. That's just tied to ground. There's a couple here. Yeah, I really do think these are fuses. That's not a fuse, is it? Oh, it is. That looks like one, maybe. That's 252. That's not a fuse. What's this? Interesting. So this here looks very much like a fuse. Actually, this looks like the... Okay, that's fine. It's just getting corrosion on the edge of it. So that's what sends the power through to the far side. So where does this go? That's a gap. That's not power. So it's all coming through these vias here over to these. Not those. That's the ground plane. So let's see if we can follow this power through. So it should be a collection of vias coming through here. So this is the incoming power. Yeah. It goes to here. Where from there? So part of that goes back through. This is where I should really get the microscope out, but honestly, it just feels like a lot of work. So I think this... here must be a voltage regulator. RW, so it's a 78M05G. 78M05G. Let's see if I can look that up, see what we've got. Okay, so I've just looked that up, and this is a 5-volt voltage regulator. So I think what we might do is we might just power this back up, even just completely nothing plugged in. So it looks like the power will get there anyway. And we'll just have a look, see if we're getting 5 volts. So we've got this set to voltage. So it's going to be between this, which is a ground plane, this, which is the output, I think. Apologies, no, this is the ground plane. This is the incoming power, I believe. Yes, we're getting 9 volts in. How do you think at one of these we should be getting? Oh, that's very interesting, isn't it? What have we got down here? Power comes in here through these 2 through-holey bits, kind of. So where is that? I feel like this is the power capacity, this biggish one here. Is that taking the voltage across there? No. So surely between here and here, 9 volts. And is that? 9 volts to there, so that's not. That's really interesting actually, so that means the power doesn't come through to there at all. So where are we looking? Down right. I think it comes in underneath here somehow. Somewhere in this gap of stuff there should be power delivery. Still find it very strange, there's nothing here. No power over here. What's this doing? Is this doing some kind of power? To ground. Got 0.3 volts there, but nothing particularly usable by anything. Well, I've got to be honest, I'm a little stumped. I think for now, gonna have to give up on this. What have we wasted? I think it was four quid for the actual PlayStation, a couple of quid for the ribbon cables that took far too long to arrive. But if you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.